She told Jesus, "You are not God."
And I would argue with the crucifix. And I would tell him, "You're not the Son of God, because there is no Son of God. What do you want from me? Why are you doing this to me?" And so this went on for months. And finally, one day, God had had enough, I think, of me. And I walked in, sat down, did the same thing, last pew. And that day, I heard the audible voice of God echo in that church. I heard it with my ears. And he said to me, "Who are you to tell me who I can be and cannot be? If you really want to know the truth, go and come back like a child, and I will tell you the truth." And he gave me a choice. If you want the truth, it was an invitation. There was no compulsion. There was no force. It was freedom. If you want the truth, then you can come back like a child, which is willing to listen instead of telling him. And he gave me a promise. I will tell you the truth.
To understand this encounter, we must recognize the immense theological hurdle Nikki Kingsley faced. In Islamic theology, declaring Jesus as the Son of God is considered shirk, associating partners with God. For months, she sat in that empty pew insisting, "You cannot be the Son of God." She was measuring the infinite nature of the Creator by human logic. This directly triggers the declaration found in Isaiah chapter 55, verses 8 and 9, where God declares, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways and my thoughts than your thoughts." Nikki was attempting to define God based on her upbringing, ignoring the wisdom of Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5, which warns us to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. When God's voice echoed in that building asking, "Who are you to tell me who I can be and cannot be?" it mirrored the dramatic confrontation in Job chapter 38, verses 2 through 4. There, God answered Job out of the storm, saying, "Who is this that obscures my plans with words without knowledge? Where were you when I laid the earth's foundation?" Nikki had assumed her intellectual arguments were sound. But as Paul reminds us in 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 25, "The foolishness of God is wiser than human wisdom, and the weakness of God is stronger than human strength." Human intellect can never dictate the boundaries of Almighty God.